Sorry again, Kaisen. Where did you put the screwdriver?
Hey, you're persistent. Don't keep calling me over and over again. I'm at home, eating my mom's food for the first time in a long time. Don't interrupt the family reunion. I'm not coming home if you keep it up.
I'm sorry. I need a screwdriver to replace the batteries. Just tell me where it is and I won't call you again.
I don't give a shit. You can find it yourself.
I've been looking for half an hour.
Then give up. You know what? You can always change the battery later. If the battery is dead, just leave it.
I would if I could. The batteries in the train set are dead, and Ricky's being fussy.
Just ignore him. You're spoiling him. He's being too selfish.
He's 4 years old. You don't have to be so hard on him.
If he grows up weird, it's going to be Joy's fault.
What's wrong with you today? You're acting strange. You don't usually call me Joy.
That's because you're getting on my nerves.
Sorry. How's your mother? I haven't seen her for a while. Tell her I said hello.
I don't think she'd want to see you. She thinks you're a she-devil of a wife. She doesn't even want to have a conversation with you.
What did I do?
Have some shame. Don't torment your mother-in-law. Who do you think you are acting so high and mighty as a daughter-in-law? You're so cheeky.
I didn't do anything.
She doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Poor thing. You must have said some pretty horrible things.
Wait a minute. You've got it all wrong.
You're accusing my mom of lying. That's how you pin your sins on her.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't torment her. I haven't even talked to her lately.
You have no respect for older people. I'm divorcing you. Take Ricky and go home to your parents.
Aren't you jumping the gun? All I asked was where you left the screwdriver. You sure you don't have any idea where it is?
I told you I don't. You're tenacious, you know that. Just shut up. I'm just trying to relax at my parents' house, and you're irritating the hell out of me. You really are an insensitive person.
What's wrong with you? Is something bugging you?
There's no way I have a bug.
That's not what I meant.
Don't interrupt my dinner. I'm the most irritated I've never been in my life. Don't ever talk to me again.
What happened to you? I was perplexed by my husband's excessively grumpy mood. It must have been about an hour after we finished our conversation. Our intercom rang. Wondering who it could be at this hour, I nervously looked at the monitor. It was my mother-in-law, who was supposed to be with my husband. If? The next thing I knew, I screamed. My mother-in-law's face was covered in blood. I ran to the front door in a panic, and she said,
Come with me. Let's get out of here.
She instructed me to pack up my belongings. Sensing that something was really wrong, I frantically picked up my bag. I hurriedly packed my valuables and left the house with my son in my arms. You told me to hide out in a motel. Did something happen with my husband? You were badly hurt. This isn't just a little thing, is it?
Is Ricky asleep?
Yes. Where are you now?
I'm at another motel.
Why? Wouldn't it be safer to be together?
No, being together is more dangerous.
Tell me what's going on. What are we running away from? My husband said he was eating at your house. Was that a lie?
It's true he came to the house, but I didn't cook anything. As soon as he entered the house, he started waving around a knife.
Huh?
Kaisen is not human. That kid is crazy. I can't believe I gave birth to him.
Why would he do that?
It looks like he wants to the house and the land that my husband left behind. Actually, we've been wrangling about that for about 6 months now. I told him no and said I wasn't gonna sell the house. But he insisted that I should sell it now while the land price is high.
I didn't know that. So, are you saying he attacked you because he wanted to sell the house?
That's all I can think of. If the land doesn't pay out, maybe the insurance money will. I hate to even say it. I know he's my son, but there's no saving him.
I can't believe that he would go to such lengths just for money.
After he attacked me, he hurt himself. Probably while he was at our house. He wanted to make it look like he was the victim of a robbery. He cut himself to make it look like he was the victim too.
How devious. I can't believe my husband is that kind of man. But I'm glad you're alive.
I thought it was over, that my child would send me to the other side. I've never imagined it until now.
How did you manage to escape?
I ran out the front door while he was looking for a towel to wipe the blood off his face.
He didn't come after you?
Well, we have the whole neighborhood watching. He wouldn't be able to just run out the door with something so dangerous in his hand.
We were texting each other just a little while ago.
Really? He didn't touch his phone while he was with me. Probably after I ran away.
He was in a really bad mood. He wasn't my husband. I can't believe he would text me after doing something like that.
He was just frustrated because he couldn't finish me off.
I can't believe this is happening.
I didn't know what he would do. If he went back home where you guys were in a state of frustration after I escaped, I was going to call you. But my phone was off, so I decided to go to your house.
You came to protect Ricky and me, even though you were injured. Thank you so much. You didn't have to go to the hospital? You looked like you were badly hurt.
I'm fine. It's just a little cut, and the bleeding's already stopped. The blood stood out because I was wearing white, so it may have looked worse than it was.
But you were cut with a knife, right? We should get you checked out just in case.
I'm fine, really. Anyway, don't leave the motel. Promise me.
Okay, got it.
If he contacts you, don't talk to him.
Yes, Mom.
I'll turn my son into the police.
I'm afraid you're going to have to.
It pains me too, to think of Ricky as the son of the criminal. But he's only 4 now, and he gets screwed over if you change where you live.
But I'm worried. Why did this happen all of a sudden?
You may not be able to sleep, but lie down and get some rest. I'm sure the police will have my son in custody soon. I will say once more, do not contact my son. And don't leave the motel. If anyone comes, don't open the door.
Yes, Mom.
Are you alone?
Who is this? I think you have the wrong person.
This is Joy, right? It's Kaisen. I'm sending this from a different person's phone because of the situation.
Is this some kind of prank? Who is this?
No, really. Ricky's birthday is May 25th. His favorite food is green beans.
Is this really Kaisen?
I'm texting because I think it's better not to talk out loud. I think the room might be bugged.
What do you mean? Who's Thompson?
He's a good friend. I'm at this house now. He let me use his phone. Where are you?
I'm in hiding with my mother-in-law.
What?
You need to turn yourself in now. You're only 33. You can start your life over. Take some time to reflect properly in prison.
What? Prison?
I don't know why you want money so much that you would sell your parents' house. But this is the wrong way to do it.
What are you talking about?
And going after your mother's insurance money is so wrong.
Is that what that woman told you?
Don't talk about your mother like that. If you're afraid to go to the police salon, I'll go with you. If you keep running, you're just going to make it worse for yourself. For Ricky's sake, turn yourself in now.
Calm down. I didn't do anything. And Ricky's safe, right?
What? Now you're going after Ricky? You scare me. But it's no use. He's with your mother.
Huh? Ricky is not with you?
Your mother picked him up last night, and he stayed with her at the motel. He didn't bring any toys with us, so I guess he's probably bored. She just took him with her to go buy some toys.
Oh no. Do you know where she took him?
Why would I tell you that?
Ricky is in danger. Oh, man. No. He's fine. But...
What is it? He's just shopping with Grandma. It's more dangerous for him to see you. I'm not trusting Ricky to someone who will wield a kitchen knife and hurt his own mother.
So it's not me. It's my mom.
Huh?
I don't have time for this. I'll tell you plain and simple. It was my mom who stopped me. She was the one who tried to sell the house and the land, and she was the one who tried to get my insurance money. It was her.
Huh?
My father's will said that he wanted to the house he worked so hard to build to be protected. That's why I was always against selling it. But the old lady insisted on selling it because she needed the money.
Bullshit.
The house and land are jointly owned with me, so she was in a hurry because she couldn't sell it alone. There's a $300,000 insurance policy on me. The beneficiary is still my mother. Next thing I know, she set her sights on that insurance money and tried to make me disappear.
Your mother said the same thing. Which one am I supposed to believe?
We're married, don't we? Trust me, Joy.
You were so cold to me yesterday.
I didn't talk to anyone last night. It was all I could do just to get away with my injuries. I forgot my phone. That's why I borrowed Thompson's phone.
Then why didn't you call me yesterday?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't remember your cell phone number. I tried to find acquaintances or friends somehow and get in touch with them through social media. I just got your contact.
Is that what happened? So you weren't the one who told me about the screwdriver last night.
I don't remember having that conversation. My mom probably texted back pretending to be me.
It was totally out of the ordinary, so I thought something was wrong. So that's what it was.
Right? You believe me, right?
Sorry. Honestly, I don't know who to believe.
Do you know why she had you run away to the motel? To keep us apart. Because she would be in trouble if you heard the truth.
Even though your mother's like that, she wouldn't do anything to Ricky, would she?
I'd like to believe that. I don't see the benefit of messing with Ricky.
I know. Ricky doesn't have any insurance.
If she went after anybody, it would be you.
If couldn't get the insurance money from you, you're saying I'm next?
Or maybe she's trying to get the insurance money I will get from you. Maybe she's trying to get both.
Oh, your mother just texted me. She'll be back in a few minutes.
Give me the name of the motel. I'll be right there.
It's a motel called the Highway Inn. It's just down the street from the shopping mall.
When I come back, pretend you're asleep. But do not unlock the door to your room. Don't let her in the room until I get there.
But Ricky...
It's okay. She's not gonna hurt him as long as she isn't getting paid.
But I'm scared.
Just wait for me. I couldn't buy Ricky the toys he wanted because they were all too expensive. Anyway, he's hungry. So we're eating something at the restaurant.
He doesn't need toys because he likes to draw.
If you have money, you could buy him anything he wanted. You're pathetic.
There are ways for children to have fun without money.
What's the most important thing to you?
Well, my family, of course. Especially Ricky. I couldn't live without him. He's my treasure.
I know, right? Then jump.
What's that?
That's a 12-story building, right? If you care about Ricky, you can do it, right?
If?
The windows won't open, so you have to use the stairs. Oh, and write a suicide note. I don't want them to suspect anything. The suicide note should say something like, "My husband's abuse is getting to me," or something like that. It's a given, but don't mention me. If you screw around, Ricky will get hurt.
You're kidding, right?
I'm serious. Don't you care about your precious little child?
What do you mean?
Just what I said.
I knew it. My husband was right.
What? When did you talk to him? I took that kid's phone away from him.
He took refuge at the coworker's house and called me from there.
That son of a bitch.
At first, I didn't know who was lying. But when I asked him where he left the screwdriver, I thought it was strange, because he's not the type of person to get that upset over something as trivial as asking where a screwdriver is. It looks as though you were sending those text messages.
Well, it looks like I shouldn't have done it. I thought it would raise suspicion if I didn't reply.
Let's not do this anymore. Doing bad things to get money. You always get caught. Turn yourself in, Eve.
Of course not. As long as I have Ricky, there's nothing you or my son can do to me.
That's why you took him out. I was a fool to believe you.
Anyway, you guys are in my way. My son doesn't want to sell the house. And you will make a big deal if he dies. So you can both just die happily ever after.
Are you going to deprive Ricky or his parents for your own selfish reasons? You're the devil.
Don't worry about Ricky. I'll take good care of him. I love my grandchildren.
Huh? Stop fucking around. My husband and I will watch over him. Don't screw with me, bitch.
What's wrong all of a sudden?
We still have so many things to do and places to go as a family. I won't let you take them away from us.
I'm telling you to give it up.
What's an old hag with not much time left supposed to do with all that money?
I'm only 62. There's still time to enjoy life.
Shut up, old lady.
What?
Those annoying old people you see on the internet are so cute compared to you. You're the real old hag. Money spent on old people like you is a waste. It's better for the world to invest in future kids like Ricky.
You talk too much. I thought you were the quiet type, but you were actually a wolf sheep's clothing. You had me completely fooled.
Shut the fuck up, you old hag. Idiot. Ugly bitch. Wrinkly ghost.
You're forgetting that Rick is with me, aren't you? I'm not going to kill him, but a little slap is within the bounds of education, okay? How do you think Ricky would feel if he knew he was hit because of his mommy's outburst?
My husband will be there in a minute.
What?
That restaurant is a lie. It's a coffee shop in the next town, right?
How did you?
Thanks to you taking my husband's phone away from him and carrying it with you. I can track your location from his phone by logging onto a computer.
No way.
Did you think a smartphone could only do text messages and phone calls? So it's true. Old people are slow when it comes to electronic devices. It's so easy when criminals are ignorant.
Damn.
I was swearing to make you angry on purpose. I was trying to keep you from the ending the conversation. I didn't think you could do anything to Ricky while you were typing. I knew you wouldn't move from there.
Casey's standing at the entrance. Tell him. If he comes any closer, I don't know what will happen to Ricky.
If you take him hostage and lock yourself in, it's a felony.
If you call the police, I don't know what will happen.
Don't worry, I won't.
That's a wise decision. Then tell Kaisen to go home. If you jump, I'll leave the coffee shop.
Who said anything about forgiveness? My husband and I will grab you by the neck and drag you around on the gravel. I'll turn you into the police.
Hey, what was that yelling?
My husband said, "There's a snake."
Ricky, he was moving so fast. He ran outside.
We don't use that word in our house. The mere mention of the word snake scares him so much that he runs outside. I can never say it because it's too dangerous. But I can't believe it's saving him today.
I got so close. All my plans are going to be ruined by a snake.
A lousy plan. At your age, what did you need a lot of money for?
A luxury retirement home.
What?
There's a woman in town the same age as me, Hannah, who's a mean old bitch. There was a rumor going around that she moved into a high-end nursing home. So I went to visit her with some friends. It's a really nice place. I couldn't stand the idea of living alone while she was living so elegantly. So I decided to get some money and move into a more luxurious nursing home than hers.
What kind of reason is that? If you were so lonely, why didn't you ask us to live with you?
No way. Having to take care of my grandchildren. Living in a small apartment with my daughter-in-law. Living quietly like that. No thanks. I want to live in a luxury retirement home with fancy meals, spacious and clean rooms, and people to take care of me. I'd like to spend my retirement in style and freedom.
I've heard it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars just to move into a place like that. And after that, it costs several $1,000s every month.
That's why I'm selling the house, and I need the insurance money as well.
Your nursing home is more important than your own son. I can't believe it.
I wish you could have seen the look on Hannah's face. She smiled like she had won the lottery at the very end of her life. She was so proud of herself, even though her son paid for it. It pisses me off just thinking about it.
I'm flabbergasted. We were all pushed around just because of that one thing?
You'll understand when you get older.
No, I won't. When my kids are on their own, I'll live a quiet life. I'd rather die than be an old hag.
You can say that now, but I don't want to lose to my friends until the end. I want to have a good time.
Old isn't the word I'd use. Old sinner. How can a person age so ugly?
You understand how I feel, don't you?
I know exactly how you feel. If you want to go to a nursing home so badly, I'll put you in one.
Really? I don't want a cheap place, okay?
I'm on it. It's a well-known place that no one knows about. It's well run, so you don't have to worry.
What kind of place?
It's a place called the Big House.
I've never heard of it. but it sounds fancy. Maybe it's out of state.
I hear it's a nice place. It's a simple place with a lot of people.
Is it upscale?
I've heard it's very expensive. A lot of people have put a lot of money together to build it and maintaining it.
Well, there you go.
I'll make the arrangements. Enjoy it. Mom. It's like a prison. My mother-in-law has been admitted to the big house, home for the elderly. I wonder she is really happy about it. She was sentenced to 12 years in prison for the very selfish and malicious act of trying to harm my husband and me. I sometimes receive letters that say, "You tricked me." I haven't lied about anything, have I? It's a facility that was built with a lot of taxpayer money. It is also true that it is simple. Well, I feel bad when I think that the tax money I paid will be used to feed that kind of old hag. I'm sure she won't be able to live in her lifetime. Either will Hannah at the luxury nursing home. She probably will never stop laughing. No matter how old you get, it's frightening to think that the world of women is all about showing off. I want to live my life as I am. I have made up my mind not to be an old woman like my mother-in-law. Now my husband's smile has come back, and my son has overcome his snake phobia. We're enjoying life.